The debate over controversial books in schools continues. Last night, a review committee in Urbandale deciding to keep all the books in question on the shelf. Local 5's Mary Sugden joins us in studio for what could happen next.
Yes, Stephanie, Dennis Murphy, the Urbandale parent who launched this complaint, says he plans to appeal the decision. But he says he expects the district will ultimately decide again to keep those books, which is why he says he's planning to sue the district.
We were disappointed, obviously. I wouldn't say it's all that surprising.
While Urbandale parent Dennis Murphy wasn't shocked a review committee denied his request to remove 5 books from district shelves, he says the fight is far from over.
Wednesday we'll be meeting to start the proceedings for a lawsuit.
Murphy says the lawsuit, which will name Urbandale's district as the defendant, will argue the books in question are pornographic, vulgar, and racially insensitive, not fit to stay on school shelves. He says concerned parents like him have met with Governor Kim Reynolds to voice their issues, and adds the group is working with other leaders like Senate President Jake Chapman to propose legislation that would punish educators.
Making this a felony versus a misdemeanor, to have to either distribute, teach, or have that material in any way in the school.
Senate Majority Leader Jack Whitver says he can't comment on the potential legislation as he hasn't seen an official proposal just yet.
Looking at some of the things that are in the books that we found in some of those schools, it is concerning. As a parent, it's concerning. What to do about it is the bigger question, and there's processes in place in a lot of these schools to address that as is. Do we need to change that legislatively? I don't know yet, and I don't know what that law would look like.
Other lawmakers see this potential legislation as a dangerous slippery slope.
If we start banning books now, and we start saying it's going to be a felony to own or distribute a book when you're a teacher, first of all, pause and think about that sentence. And second of all, what is next? What book is next? To imagine a world in which we're banning books is really the start of something I don't think we want to get into.
A similar sentiment shared by the American Library Association.
What that means when we use censorship as a tool, it's an abandonment of all our democratic values that we say we hold dear. But in fact, when we engage in this kind of censorship, whether it's in the school library or the public library, we're teaching lessons in censorship that we ought not be teaching.
Mary, a lot of moving pieces to this story. What exactly is the timeline on some of these next steps?
So now that the committee has made this decision, that goes to the principal of this school. They have the decision to basically either accept, deny, or maybe modify that decision. Now, Murphy says he anticipates his appeal of the committee's decision will play out in January. That's about the same time that he says he plans to launch this lawsuit. Now, again, all of this is going to be coinciding with the spring legislative session. So again, a lot of moving pieces here that we'll be keeping a close eye on.
All right, Mary, thank you. We appreciate it.